Let's go outside. We got babies hatching. We've got big turtles turtling. Everyone's doing good. I love coming home. It's a good time. There's going to be some interesting things I'm going to talk about with Socrates in a moment. Really exciting time at the camp, so stick around to see the new animals we're getting. And these are animals that need a home. That's what we've become here at the camp. We are a retirement community for certain zoological institutions. Good morning. I am literally just out of bed, but I want to show you guys what's going on in the morning time here at the camp. I was away for the weekend and we're going to check in on some of the critters, but more importantly, let's get right to it. We've got some action in the incubator. I know you guys love action in the incubator. Let's check it out. This is cool. Last night when I came home, I did peek in here. And what do we got? We got little babies. Little baby rhinos hatching. Look at these. That is one of the coolest things I think one can ever see in their incubator is the babies hatching out. Is that amazing, friends? This is just the coolest. I love this time of year. Unfortunately, I have to mention that the one that we artificially opened or prematurely opened did not make it. Look at this guy, he's gonna come out. Come on, you can struggle out there, little buddy. Let's shut this. Come on, you're okay. You're okay. I'm like John Hammond. I like to be here for every little birth or hatchling. Okay, that's from Jurassic Park. Anyway, let me see what we can do. Let's just see this little guy. We'll put him on this little nappy. And we'll talk about baby lizards. So lizards have a leathery shell, similar to a snake's. They are, of course, related. This is not hurting the little guy at all. It's warm here in the office. But what happens is, as these eggs start to develop, towards the end of their development, they're going to start to dimple. They're going to start to shrivel. A lot of people sometimes think that, oh no, the eggs are dehydrating. This is a problem. And what it is actually doing is it's actually, the yolk is being absorbed. And so a lot of the fluid is being kind of absorbed. And so you start to lose that, I believe the term is turbidity or rigidness. Firmness, rather, would be a good way to describe it, of the shell. And so the animal then is literally outgrowing its environment. So they will then slit. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good baby. Right out of the gate, they know they have to protect themselves. And it is a tiresome effort for them to get out. But let me show you something interesting here. We have two clutches. They're actually one clutch, okay, but two containers, if that makes sense. So here's another little dude. I don't know. This one doesn't seem good. This one looks like it's good. This one looks like it's good. So they're gonna start hatching out. Look at this, another little baby. Oh, this one's got an arm out. Hey, what's up? This one's got a little arm out. Let's see. Put him over here by his little brother, sister. I don't know. But I wanted to show you the other container. Oh man, look at this. Oh man, this wasn't happening yesterday. Holy smokes. They are going. This is awesome. So two separate containers of eggs. And they are really ripping, man. So cool. But this one's still firm, you see? This one's still firm. So hopefully... I mean, look at the difference, though. This is so odd. I want to show you the difference in the hatchling sizes and even the eggs. Let's see. Look at how robust these guys look compared to these little dudes. They just look, you can see there's just a difference in size. I mean, these are really robust. Holy smokes, man. That's incredible. That really is different. So I don't know if the parameters, they were pretty much the same, but maybe the humidity was different in these, or is it just possible that some of the eggs are going to be, or some of the hatchlings are just going to be much more developed? I don't know. Oh yeah, this is just really cool. Look at this. Look at that. You're all right. You're all right. But that's amazing. Just the difference in size. Oh, I love it, friends. I love it. This is just one of the coolest things we've got going here today, and I wanted to share it with you because that's what I do. We share. We're gonna put these two back. Holy smokes, man. Let's let these guys keep going and see if they start to come out over the course of the next few hours. All right, friends, we'll check back here in just a little bit. So I'll set up a little time lapse on these guys. But in the meantime, let's check in with our buddy. You know him, you love him, Colin. Let's see how Colin's doing. He's been getting his rounds of treatment. Oh, hey, buddy. Come here, Colin. Do I hear any wheezing? Is there any wheezing? Now, listen, the reality is we know that Colin is an old guy. He's always been he's been getting a little bit more uncoordinated, but I'm not hearing any wheezing from Colin, which is good news. We've been keeping him nice and warm. He hasn't defecated at all in here. There's a little bit, I thought I heard a little bit there, but much better than he was, so that's good news. Now, as you know, respiratory infection with a snake is problematic because of the way their lungs are. So most of the time they have one lung or an underdeveloped second lung, and you don't want any kind of fluid collecting because it'll make it extremely difficult for them to breathe. But this is one of the coolest carpet pythons you'd ever meet. We've had him for a long time, but he's feeling. I like that. That's a better sound than his gasping just a few weeks ago. So, very happy about that. We also have our Burmese stars and chink inside because it was cold this past weekend. We got down into the mid 50s, so I had to make sure the animals were kept indoors. Yeah, importante. And of course, our little buddies right here doing well. So everyone's good. We're gonna go ahead and feed everybody. Look who's out. You think they aren't like Slinky? They're just like Slinky. Yes, they are. They're just like Slinky. You gonna bite my hand? This is the hand that feeds you. Don't bite it. How cool is this little monitor? These guys, you know, they're doing well. They don't grow quickly, or at least mine aren't growing so rapidly, but they are really cool lizards, and they behave just like any other monitor lizard. They're very inquisitive. They tame up. So really excited about them. So it's just kind of cool to pop in here. I mean, it's morning time, guys. I'm a little rusty at the moment. Okay. Hey, whoa. All right, there I am. So yeah, we are gonna check for eggs later on because I'm sure when I'm gone, we get eggs. But yeah, it's just a really cool situation here. We're gonna check on these guys as they hatch out, and yeah, just good times at the old Camperoo. All right, everyone. Before I go, though, I do want to pop out here. I always like to do this in the morning. I kind of cruise out, get my sandals on, and check on our pond turtles. Look at this, huh? What a beautiful morning. And in the morning, before everyone's really moving around, look at how clear this recreation pond is. There is one of the grandest, there's one of our, not grandest, I mean expansive, and there's one of our fly rivers. And the other 3 are over here. But look at the 2 fly rivers, man. Hey guys, how are you? Let's get some food out there. We have a big week coming for the camp. We got all kinds of cool animals that'll be joining us in our home. All right, love it. Welcome, kids. They're gonna wake on up. Come right on up here, guys. The big grandest, they are the coolest turtles going, man. I love the fact that we've got these monster turtles living in this pond. I love visiting with them. They are really, really spectacular. Here comes one now. And the good thing is that they've all become, in such a short time, they're used to me, which is awesome, because if you remember, it took a long time for the first one, this girl right here, to become acclimated. She sat in that, underneath that log for weeks, and that was troubling to me because I thought, oh my gosh, I hope she's not sick or too stressed out. But the reality is that they are going to take a while to acclimate. So they did, but the other 3 have not. Neither has the new Fly River female. So that's good news. There they go. Let's get under there. I'll show you guys. I'm going to put you guys under. Here we go. I love it. Man, I haven't even gotten my breakfast. I'm already out. Let's go outside. Let's go outside. We got babies hatching. We've got big turtles turtling. I'm sure we've got more eggs to dig up here in the Redfoot enclosure. But everyone's doing good. I love coming home, seeing everybody after a little bit of a trip. It's a good time. We're getting a lot of redfoot eggs. We're getting a lot of cherry head eggs. So overall, just a very good season. Sulcatas are turning on now too. They're going to be dropping eggs. So it's awesome. But listen to the sound. This waterfall has such a pretty sound. You can actually hear it from the road when I'm riding my bike by. And everybody in here, Frida and the gang. There's Frida, hey girl. And there's our little Fly River. So cool. Hey girl, let's throw some food out. There's Diego and Fred the Fly River. Love it. I love mornings like this, friends. Get our Fluker buffet blend in the water. They love it, and they've been doing so well on it. So that's good news also. Hey guys, these two. When will we get eggs out of these two? Oh, so awesome. Here comes a Fly River. That's the new female. Right there. And there's Fred. Hey! She actually got the camera. Woo! Awesome. I want to show you something else I've done. Okay. Let's see. What's going on here? This is down. That could be a problem. Not really. So, I did some work, moved some of our palmettos here, and I'll tell you why. Because I put up this divider. Now, I did this for two reasons. As I said, it was going to be cold this week, so I have to put some more bamboo on this side. But we got a nice new fence, okay? And all the Aldabras, since I have so many of them now, are now living in this area, okay? It's just going to be easier for me to get them in on a cold night. We're shutting down this section. We're going to keep them all over here. It's smaller, guys, but it's okay. Trust me. This is a lot better for them. Look at this. Hey, is that you, Nazi? Is that you, Nostradamus? There's socks. There's going to be some interesting things I'm going to talk about with Socrates in a moment. Hey, buddy. Look at this crew. Look at this crew in here. Hey, get out here. Come on there, Nostradamus. Nostradamus is famous on Instagram. Everybody loves Nostradamus. Did you guys see that Instagram post where he was resting his head on my shoulder? Oh my gosh, people loved it. He is the best tortoise. I love you, buddy. All right, so here's what's going on. So we have a female Galapagos tortoise right here. That's Socrates. On this side, friends, in just a few weeks, maybe actually next month, we should be getting a male Galapagos tortoise for the camp. Amazing. Coming from a zoological institution. I'm excited about it. So they're going to live in here. I'm going to thin this out. We're going to trim all that up. Okay, so they're going to have topography to walk on. We're going to have to blow a hole in this side of the bunker. I'm hoping my jackhammer will get through this. If I can kind of get through this mortar, crack out some of this mortar. This is stable. We'll have a stable roof. I'll blow it out, blow out a square here. It's going to be a lot of work, but I think I'll be able to create an opening here that they'll be able to go into. It's insulated on the inside. We'll have a door accessing on that side and a door here. But that's what I'm hoping to do, is kind of open this up and utilize both of the hides rather than having to build a new one over here. So that's what I'm doing, friends. Socrates is going to get a boyfriend. Socrates is going to have a boyfriend. Yes, you are. Isn't that the best? She's going to have a little boyfriend. Sweet. Which direction am I going? Looks like I'm going this way. No, this way. All right, let's go. I love being confused. I like my new fence. I used some of the guadua bamboo. I'm going to use some more of it, and we're going to put some bamboo on this side in between these, so it'll have a nice look, I think. What do you guys think of the fence? Does it look pretty? Huh? I think so. And oh look, and that's good for trimming their beaks. It's a nice natural taste also. They like to nibble on it, so can't hurt them because it's untreated and it happens to be really hard stuff. They can't hurt it, it can't hurt them. And if they wear down their beaks, so be it. Hey, is that Cersei, buddy? That's Buddy. Nope, that's Hank. Hey, Hank. How you doing, bub? Hank's another friendly friend. Ink, 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 ink. There you go. I think Hank's actually a gal, but as we know with Socrates is a boy's name also, but we call her Socks. And here's Hanky. Aw. What do you guys think of the Aldabras? Are you guys stoked on seeing them here? Let me know. We got so many of them now. Look at this. Look at this, Hank. Is that beautiful? Aw. All right, Hank. Thanks for hanging out. You are gorgeous. All right. So there you go, friends. Holy smokes. There's Boba. But again, here's some of this bamboo. This is the guadua bamboo. This is a construction grade bamboo. Real thick stuff. I'll probably cut this one out next. You want to harvest a cane that does not have any sheaths. You see there's sheaths here? So if there's sheaths there, you don't want to harvest it. It's still too young. You want the wall of the bamboo to be at its thickest point. Okay, let's head back in. Because to be perfectly honest, friends, I got a rumble in my tummy. We need a good breakfast to start the day. But wanted to fill you guys in on those baby rhinos and what's going on with the Galapagos tortoise coming to the camp. I'll let you guys know. We'll do a video as soon as that animal arrives. It's going to be pretty spectacular. We also have some animals coming. We have some Nile softshells coming. We've got some African cichlids coming. Really exciting time at the camp. So stick around to see the new animals we're getting. And these are animals that need a home. That's what we've become here at the camp. We are a retirement community for certain zoological institutions. Pretty cool. All right, friends, I'll leave you with a little time lapse of our baby rhinos. See ya.